Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Audio test 1 2 1 2. Audio test 1 2 1 2. All right, looks like we have audio. All right, let's get this party started. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's another Monday night or afternoon, depending on whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, you're tuned into another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch, and we're jumping back into WWE 2K25 My Faction mode, at least for the last vestiges of WWE 2K25. Um, right now, it seems like they've kind of fell off the wagon as far as WWE 2K25 is concerned. As indicated, if you've been following my YouTube channel, the pack that was supposed to go live at the end of this week was pushed back another week. Up. All right, one moment here while we try to get back online and get back on live. All right, go into the pack market and immediately crash. Haven't had a lot of that, but we have had enough. At least it's not as bad as it was with 2K24. Let's hope 2K26 goes back in the more stable direction as 2K25 did. Now let's try to jump back in the game again. And I was trying to show you before the game decided to crash out on me here. We're going to go into the pack market so I could visibly show you what's going on here. Let's see if we can do it without crashing this time. Voila. Um, but in the next 4 days, this i.e. this Friday, we allegedly will have a pack release this Friday, but who knows with because it's kind of at this point it kind of seems like 2K has given up on this game and is trying to move forward with 2K26. Unfortunately, that leaves a lot of unfinished content in this game. They never completely finished the world tour mode. We still never got any other areas other than this Japan, but there was a promise of other regions, but we never did get any other regions. Uh, Faction Wars, we they've been rationing out us Faction War tickets at the whopping pace of 3 every couple of weeks, which barely gives us, which doesn't give us enough time and opportunity to have enough faction war runs to buy out all the cards in this marketplace, considering what and how they're priced per se. I've went back and forth with some people online indicating that they say that you can buy all the cards if you save all your tickets, but who's doing that? The game should be built around you playing the game the way you want to play instead of the way they want you to play it. That there's so much stuff they've done with this mode that's just uh pretty much backwards if or anti-player. They've done some things that's pro player, but most of the stuff they've done in this mode has been anti-player. Everything is geared towards them trying to push you to buy v uh, VC, based on fear of missing out, but they don't give you anything to really go for. I mean, other than the persona cards in this mode, none of this other stuff is really worth it that much. I mean, when you overall look at a lot of things, at least the way they've kind of positioned this mode this year, it's been a lot of disappointment. The evolution cards, you got a lot of cards in this mode, but again, outside of personas, what are you doing? They never did update the coll- collector's level once they stopped at 32 and didn't add any other collector's levels. And the collector's level at least rewards at least gave you an incentive for collecting cards. But what is your incentive for collecting cards in this mode? And that it's been that way for months now in this mode. So like I said before, 2K26 will probably be my last time in the series, dealing with the series. We'll see how things play out. You know, I'm tentatively excited about 26, but there's so many hits, but there are a lot of misses too. I did go ahead and pre-order the Monday Night War edition of the game. You know, this is a very risky purchase because they haven't really given us a lot of information as to how this game is going to take shape. But in my humble opinion, you know, I'm a wrestling fan, so depending on what they put out there, I was kind of going to be all in or mostly all in anyway. But this will be the last time they'll get me. You know, if this game does not live up to expectations, it will be my last time. Honestly, buying any game as long as 2K is uh holding the holder of the license. You know, because I'm what they've done with this game this year. We've had more disappointments than positives. But all that being said, the reason for the season why we here, before we jump into it, let me set up a few other things here. I have been grinding a little bit off camera, but after they didn't release the pack on Friday and pushed the pack release out another week, I took a break from this game just like 2K did. So I've been playing other games, and I finally tapped out. I was still doing my dedicated grind of 100 K a day up to that point, and I still trying to pull that AJ card. And as it stands now, that's the only card from the Royal Rumble Riyadh set that I don't have now. So, and that's so that's crazy. So at this point, for me, it's just about this card hitting the card market. And, um, but in my basic pack grind, I finally pulled the other two cards that were missing from the set. So we'll go over those real quick. We finally pulled the Pink Diamond Julia. Whoops, let's try that again. And she's a 98 overall striker template, and the badges are level 4 heavy-handed, level 4 endurance, level 3 sting like a bee, level 3 locomotion, level 2 weapon master, level 1 second wind, level 4 determination, level 4 raise, level 3 pain train, level 3 always see it coming, level 2 lion heart, and the payback is move thief. And this is the Pink Diamond Julia striker template, 98 overall from Royal Rumble Riyadh. And we got the set collection for that reward, which was 7,500 MFP after completing that set. Then from set 5, we finally pulled. Where did it go? Oh yeah, okay. We finally pulled the Pink Diamond Kari Sane, 97 overall striker template, and our badges are level 4, born to fly, level 4 crosshairs, level 4 swiftness, level 4 lifesaver, level 2 sting like a bee, level 4 dive bomber, level 4 quick climber, level 3 locomotion, level 3 energetic opportunist, level 2 determination. And her payback is rage. And this is a Pink Diamond Kari Sane, 97 overall striker template. And we got the collection set reward of 500 market tokens for pulling that card off camera. And we've already bought out the token market to the point that we can. And 2K still, speaking of other unfinished content, 2K has not released a Galaxy Opal update for the token market yet. So we're sitting here with all these worthless market tokens too now that we can't buy anything with either because there's no cards to buy to use the market tokens to purchase. But also off camera openings, single packs for Royal Rumble Riyadh. We did pull one card from Superstar Series 6 set 9. We're not 8 out of 10 from this set for another 75 market tokens that you can't buy anything with. For the Sapphire Tony D'Angelo, 78 overall technician template, Superstar Series 6. And the badges are level 4, Dirty Trickster, level 3, Sting Like a Bee, level 1, Unstoppable, level 3, Determination, level 2, Endurance, level 1, Crowd Boost, and his payback is Rage. It's a Sapphire Tony D'Angelo, Superstar Series 6, 78 overall technician. And like I said, 2K is kind of like at the point where like they've given up on the game. We got We did pull a manager card too. We pulled on the BFAB manager series. We pulled, and we're now 9 out of 10 for BFAB. We pulled the Diamond BFAB manager card. She's a flashy style manager with +10 attribute bonuses to special, technical submission, offense, stamina, recovery, leg power, aerial range, leg durability, and pin escape. And this is the Diamond BFAB manager card. And our manager style is flashy. Now that's everybody. This ghost has still not been fixed yet. Again, 2K is not giving this game any attention. We got a login reward. They never updated the login rewards. They never increased them as we got deeper into the game's life cycle. They're still giving us the daily challenges bonuses of 75 MFP, which is nothing. So there's just a lot of stuff concerning the game where they did not show attention, and everything was geared towards trying to push folks to buy packs and VC at these unrealistic prices. That's why I say I have pre-ordered to WWE 2K26. I like some of the information I've heard from that they've announced about the game, but I'm still guarded in my optimism. But like I say, this is one of those fool me once, scenarios. But they only get one with GTA 6 on the horizon. I'm gonna have a lot of other gaming options. So this is my last. This may be my last foray. In fact, it probably will be regardless of how they do. But we'll see. All right, but let's go ahead and this was a login reward pack. We'll go ahead and open that. Yeah, okay, more garbage. So nothing. And this is the only mode in the game I play. For you guys that play other game modes, you may be able to get some more value out of the game. But for me, this is all I play. With what some of the 2K announcements are about how you're gonna earn points and unlock items in 2K26. I may be forced to delve into some other modes just to unlock content, but we have yet to get specific details on exactly how any of that's going to work yet. So stay tuned to my channel for updates concerning that. And we will, since I pre-ordered, I will be able to play 2K6 early. We will be hopping on. I won't be doing, going all out like some of these other YouTubers or content providers doing all nighters and all that stuff. I get on, for the most part, within my regularly scheduled times. But if we decide to do any changes in schedule, stay tuned to my YouTube channel for any updates. But let's get to it. And the reason why we're here this week, the only thing we got right now, I didn't show you guys this live events. There's been no updates. I can't complete Rattlesnake Rage. It's due to expire in 11 days. So I don't know if I'll be able to complete this one before it expires. At this point, I don't care. I spent, a crap load of MFP trying to pull this card, so I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm past. Entirely past the point of disappointment to the point of anger now, like because the odds on that pack are stupid. But I digress. But you got me once, man. This is these the odds, the pack odds for that Royal Rumble Riyadh pack are easily the worst pack in this damn game. But like I say, let's while we're here, there's no upcoming live events. Like I say, we allegedly will have a pack on Friday. We'll see if they put out any live events related to that pack. At this point, who knows? We'll see. Um, all right, but we're here for the weekly tires for this week, and we're gonna, like I said, my intent was to hop on, get this knocked out, hop off, and that's it, man. Like I'm pretty much done with WWE 2K25, and I'm ready to move to see what they do with 2K26 and I have guarded optimism concerning WWE 2K26. All right. But for our weekly tire this week, we're weekly tire week 53. We have 5 matches. So let's get into it. Already wasted a lot of time here. 15 minutes yapping about what what's going on. Let's see. Oh, let me cover this real quick because we did get some cards. We did get some cards in the card market, just not the cards that I need. I need Royal Rumble Riyadh in the card market, but we did get Superstar Super Pack 5 has hit the card market. Again, no incentive to spend any MFP on these cards right now, given where we're at in the game. But they are in the card market. There's a couple of cards I would like to unlock to add to my collection, but like I say, I'm almost pretty much done with this game after Royal Rumble Riyadh and some of this other stuff. I'm about tapped out. I probably spend some MFP at some point this week to get and purchase Eddie Guerrero and Logan Paul to get the Infinite Austin Theory just to kind of complete my collections. But any of the rest of them, nah, not so much. Hopefully AJ will hit the card market this Friday. If not, then it'll be the following Friday. I don't know. Hopefully he hits the card market before the live event expires, so I can try to get this event done before it expires. Rattlesnake Rage. If not, then I might pick it up on the Encore, depending on how it times out with the WWE 2K26 release. Because after 2K26 comes out, we're probably done with 2K25. I don't think I'll be doing any more WWE 2K25 content. We'll just focus exclusively on WWE 2K26. But now back to the weekly towers. We're week 53, and it's for a whopping 5,000 MFP. Another thing they didn't update, because in last year's game, I went and looked and checked every week we got an update, of a few thousand MFP when we got to the late weeks of the weekly towers. But for whatever reason, they stopped adding MFP to this number after week 45. And when they cycle back to the MFP reward, there's been no change in the number. It's been 5,000 each time. Disappointing. Yet another disappointment there. Because they could, at this point, they can get more MFP. Again, anti-player behavior, anti-player decisions, reward the community for the time they spend in this game. It's not that hard. All right. First match we have in this week's weekly tower is a ladder match versus an Amethyst Soruka evolution card. There's a ladder match, win the match and earn 45 MFP. We have one superstar modifier. Heavy attacks do 20% more damage. So we're gonna also use an Amethyst, and I'm gonna use the Amethyst Alexa Bliss 25 persona from Superstar Series 6 just because she's there. And normally I put on the side plates. I didn't even think about it right now. So we'll be, she already has some side plates on her, thankfully. So this should be quick, fast, in a hurry. We're just going to go ahead and get out. I'd rather be playing some other stuff right now until we get the pack out this week. But let's go ahead. Alexa Bliss 25 and versus Soruka. And we're just, like I say, trying to get this tower completed, get these whopping 5,000 MFP. Nice reversal there from Soul. All right. Now we can't do that. Let's just. All right. Since Soul. But this is Amethyst versus Amethyst, so this is an even match. Even Stevens. Normally when I'm trying to speed run through these, I use higher tier cards because I just want to get the towers done. But that's typically because we usually have the promise of other content, but that's no longer the case with this game now. 2K is pretty much done with this game, so we as players, we are too. All right, but let's have a little fun while we can, because it is still a wrestling game. I do love wrestling, and I still enjoy playing wrestling games. That's the only thing that's saving 2K right now. Is they're pretty much the only, for the most part, the only game in town that has the WWE license. But they have not been the best stewards of the license, in my humble opinion, especially when it comes to specific game modes. Now, you guys that play the island might find more interest and excitement and other things with this game, but I'm not there. All right, let's go. This is the only mode I play in the game. Primarily, I don't play any other stuff. About to get stuck in animations here. Come on with the 98,000 animations, God dang it. All right, now let's. Okay, she wants to. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that right there. I was trying to shotgun her on the ropes. That did not work out as advertised, but we still got a ways to go anyways. We still need to do. There we go. That's what I was trying to do right there. And we're not ready for the ladder, just to. Throw that back out until we're ready for it. We got to do signatures and finishers and things. All right. And so does a little reversal bit. All right. I didn't tell you to get up. All right. We got her stunned. I don't remember what a signature is. But there's a little Sister Abigail. Okay, there it is. And that gives us one finisher. And now we can work on building the other finishers and whatnot. So we can go ahead and end this one. And as soon as she starts doing the invincibility, if we get to that point. Ah, nice. Okay. My turn, chick. That's a weird move there. A weird looking move. The little arm drag thingy that they do there. All right, let's work the legs. And I'm just trying to build up a couple of quick finishers. That kick, that should get her stunned. And let's go. Oh, I hate when the game does that. That's a little glitchy thing that it does when you're too close to the ring, and in certain spots on the side of the ring where it glitch out and do that little balled up fist thing. Everybody got time for that shit. Of course, she automatically transitioned from one move into another. It knocks you off the road. Only the AI can do that. The player can't do what she just did. Not that fluidly. And not a seamless transition. Now, out she goes. Let's go reach. Skip stage, and let's go ahead and finish this bad boy and move on to the next one. All right. Retire match 1 terminated. Winner, Alexa Bliss 25. Let's go. And like I said, today we will be quick in and out. Not no 4-hour live stream today. Not at all. All right, we got 228 MFP. And we're on to match 2. Match 2, we're going against the Amethyst Nathan Frazier from SummerSlam, New Jersey. 87 overall, high flyer, 1-on-1 match, match objectives. Win the match and earn at least 45 MP for match actions. We have rule changes, 1 modifier, 2 match stipulation. Let's check out the rule changes, stipulations. It's a dark match, blackout, lights have gone dark. Out of loop, the HUD's not visible. And stipulations, arms take 200% damage. Add arms length, arms take 200% damage on the player. Nothing on Frazier. All right, and this is also an Amethyst match. So this time we're going to do an Amethyst tier superstar on the men's side, just to keep it even Steven. And I like playing with strikers, so let me pick a good striker that I like for the most part. Let's do Amethyst main event, Jey Uso from the Eras. And since he does not have any side plates, because we got a boatload of new side plates, because we were opening packs before I tapped out and was like, okay, enough of this. Given what 2K when 2K decided not to do the whole pack thing, that was the end of it for me as well. So now I'm not even doing 100,000 MP a day. I'm just doing 50,000, and I'm not really grinding for packs now. I'm playing other games until, for the most part, until 2K26 drops. That's what it is for me right now. All right, but we got main event Jey Uso, Amethyst, main event Jey Uso. Let's jump into the tower match and let's go. Amethyst versus Amethyst. 87-89. Dark match. Arms do more damage. 45 MFP requirement. Other than that's it. Jay's going to go up on the ropes, do a little tone up action. A little crossbody dive on Mr. Frazier. Do another taunt. That gives us 30 out of 45 that we need for MFP. And then do another little crossbody dive on him now. And whoops, nice counter there by Frazier. Wait for it. Nice reversal there on Jay's part. And now we got him in the rope. Nathan in the ropes. He's in a little bit of trouble. Flapjack. Go up top. Quick climber activated because he has level 2 quick climber. Some more stomps to the head. Frazier falls out the ring. Rolls out the ring. That's a quick, good veteran move there. Jay has level 1 rabble rouser. We've activated that. And Nathan's walking around the ring, trying to recompose himself. Jay's back on the dive. And we don't have a HUD, so we don't know what's going on with signatures or anything like that. So we just have to play that by ear. All right, there's one finisher, one signature. And even without the HUD, that might be it for Mr. Frazier. It is. We used to have a lot of those no HUD matches last year, depending on what the live event was, but not as much this year with 2K25. But then again, 2K did not go out of their way that much this year to have that much variety in live events. So there you have it. At times, it seems like there was more effort put into 24 than 25, but it just depended on what they were working on. Obviously, a lot of focus this year was spent on providing content for the island mode more so than my faction mode this year. All right, match 3, we're going against an Amethyst LA Knight from SummerSlam 2, New Jersey, 89 overall striker template. And this match is a submission match, and The objectives are to win match and earn at least 45 MFP for match actions. We have one superstar modifier. Let's see what the modifier is. LA Knight starts with 2 finishers. So for this one, we want to get a superstar that has good submission stats. So we're going to choose superstar. We're still going to do the amethyst tier. We're still going to keep it even at least the first time around. But I want to look at the attributes to see who we will use for this one. Power, submission, offense. Let's see. And I like to play with power submission people. So let's see somebody who has a good power submission. For this one, technical. Power submission 77. Do we have a Superstar Series 6 version of the Tribal Chief? Because we might just use the Tribal Chief for this one. Yeah, we'll use the Superstar Series 5 version of the Tribal Chief here. Roman Reigns. We edit side plates. Your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And who's looking forward to the WrestleMania match between CM Punk and Roman Reigns? And one thing we know for sure, WWE is always going to play it safe, especially with their corporate overlords right now. All right, so for this one, this is a submission match, so this might take a little more effort, time and effort. But you know, these can sometimes tend to be a pain in the butt because AI does what AI does. And as we all know, the AI in this game is so random. Sometimes these matches could be easy, and sometimes you could have guys that won't submit, and we have to resort to cheesy tactics like countouts because the AI on the game is just so resilient and won't allow you to kind of complete the game in the normal way, but a match in the normal way. So sometimes, just in the interest of time, patience, and everything in between, you just have to make a decision to operate within the rules of the game, but just in a way that works best for you to get the job done. Some guys like to call that cheesing, but that's a matter of personal opinion. But in my world, my gaming is not my career, at least at this point in time. So, as long as I get the job done, that's all I really care about, and have fun doing it. And it's not something I used to say on my other gaming streams, but I haven't said it that much on here. But the thing here is, you want to have fun doing what you do in gaming. So it doesn't matter what you do as long as you have fun doing it, and that's the first objective. First objective is to have fun. If you're not having fun, then what are you doing? So play the game that it works the best for you. As long as you have fun doing it, there's no right or wrong way to game, at least in my humble opinion. Some guys may disagree, like I've had guys get in my chat, on my lives and whatnot, talk about doing stuff the right way. Especially I had one guy going back and forth with me about how I did the elimination chamber matches and hanging out on the top of the chambers, and how that wasn't the proper way to do the elimination chambers and all that. And I'm not here for that, man. As far as I'm concerned, you do it the way you do it. And he went on this whole rant about game mechanics and all this stuff. Well, guess what? I'm using game mechanics. I'm just not using the game mechanics of your choosing. I'm using the game mechanics of my choosing. And, you know, you do it your way. I do it mine. I had fun doing it. I enjoyed doing it. I still got in there and did the match. I just played smart, you know. I mean, there's WWE, Triple H was called the cerebral assassin for a reason. You know, it does no good to kind of cap about your skills or anything like that, or lack of skills in playing a game. You know, there are different ways to get things done. Get out here, boy. He wants to tone it up. Let's see if he's ready to submit. We'll try to get him outside, because I think he has resiliency, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. Now we're ready. Now we can finish the match. Acknowledge me. And we have Rabble Rouser activated. Let's go back in. Give him time to come back in there. And Tribal Chief still wants to do some more damage to him. Let's go ahead. We want to go ahead and actually complete all the powerhouse stuff, and then we'll go and try to see if we can submit him in the regular way. Let's see where he's at. Rope break. That's no good. Damn it, rope. Like, oh, I hate the rope breaks are annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the fist. We're gonna shoot. Of course he effing counters. All right, now in the middle of the ring, you can get that smoke. And of course, he's going to resist like crazy. And it's like I say, these submission matches are crazy. You see how resistant he is, right? Now, what'll be funny is he'll try to submit, and you'll be folding like an accordion. Yep. Nah. Come on with the rope break, sis. Damn. Like, can I get him anywhere in the ring where he's not where he's not fucking rope breaking? And see, like how high my submission meter was. He's only done 2 camel clutches. While I've attempted multiple submissions on him. All right, Kimura's going to get it. All right, like I say, submission matches are stupid sometimes. All right, winner OTC. Now let's move on to the next. And this is all we got today. There's no birthday bashes. There's no other live events. Like I say, I got that AJ event out there, and I've already went over how I feel about that where I'm at on that, and it is what it is. I'm tapped out, bro. I'm tapped out with all of this. All right, next match is match 4 is a tornado tag match. Match objectives: win the match and earn at least 45 MP for match actions. Rule changes: we have 3 modifiers, 1 match stipulation. Let's see what they are. Stipulations: this is another blackout match. Modifiers: player 1 has high octane, consumes half the stamina. Everyone in the match looks to have high octane. All right. And we're going against a Diamond Alexa Bliss and an Amethyst Charlotte Flair. And we must earn at least 40. The objectives, we must earn at least 45 MFP. So for this one, we're going to pick a Diamond and an Amethyst. So let's mix it up here. Let's choose on the female tier, choose Superstar for our Amethyst. Let me see who I want to do here. Let's do Tatum Paxton. I haven't played much with her. For our Diamond, and y'all know how much I love Bianca Belair. So Aruka, her moveset drives me crazy. Let's see. Let's do this Diamond Thea Hale just for randomness. 2 cards I have never used that often. And let's see if we can get some side plates on those. Side plate them up and kind of burn through these side plates a little bit. Back to the main menu. All right, and we're finally almost back through the sapphires and back into the rubies again. And just got a ton of useless side plates, so we might as well use them. And I could probably, if I played rank play, I'd probably get more use out of these, but I can't stand rank play, you know. And that's just me. All right, so I'm going to start off with the Diamond Thea Hale, and let's see what we can do here. This is a tornado tag, so this should be interesting. And we got to watch out for Charlotte because she's going to be super dangerous because, you know, she could submit you at any time. All right. Thank you there, Tatum, for saving my fail because Charlotte reversed instantly in my first opening attack. And while Charlotte's out there, we're going to go ahead and tone it up a little. Oh, she's back. A nice little back body. I think Thea has, even though she's a striker template, she has a lot of submission moves too, if I'm not mistaken. All right, come on, recovery. Charlotte decided to bring a weapon to the fight. Now she's going to pay for that. Wait for it. Oh, how did she get that attack in for me? Let's link it up. course, she's going for. Oh no, she didn't go for the sub yet. All right. Game recognized. Game. All right, and Charlotte has that kip up move that she loves to do. And Tatum's taking it to Bliss. And now we're doing some damage to Charlotte. Let's see if we can go ahead and break her resiliency. Alexa comes to her aid. Yeah. Nope. Double team action. There we go. Thank you. Good job, Tatum. I didn't even have to do nothing on that one. That was a nice reversal on Tatum's part. Wait for it, wait for it. Now, what are the win conditions for this match? Pin or submission. Okay. Oh, of course she reverses, of course. All right, there's a daily challenge for hitting the person 10 times with a kendo stick, so we'll work on that right now. There's her signature. Gallop for finisher. Yeah, I think the finisher is a submission. All right. Now Charlotte, we shook Charlotte's resiliency. Alexa Bliss, and that should do it. With the Thea Hale on Alexa with the submission. Her submissions are pretty powerful. Okay, yeah. I like this little squad right here. This would be an interesting team. I don't know what I would call them. Aiden Paxley and Thea Hale with the win. And see, this is the whole thing why what disappoints me about this mode is they could easily set up things like some of the matches they have in the weekly towers is live events that promote players using all these cards we have, because we go through collecting all these cards, opening all these packs, but there's no incentive to do anything with the cards, and other than collect persona cards from live events, there's nothing else to do out in this mode, really. All right, for this next match, the final match, match 5, we're going against this is a Hell in a Cell triple threat match, and the objectives is to win the match and earn at least 60 MFP for match actions, no rule changes. And this match, we're going against a Sapphire Chris Sabin, DLC reward, 76 overall technician, and a Diamond Tommaso Ciampa, 91 overall striker template, who's no longer with the company. But this is a Sapphire and a Diamond. We're going to match the same setup. So we're going to choose from the male superstars. Superstar, a good filter by Sapphire. And we're going to choose on the Sapphire tier. Let's do Dirty Dominant Mysterio, just for make it interesting. And for the Diamond tier, we'll choose I played a bit with that one. Let's see somebody I don't use often. Rey Mysterio, nah. Cody, nah. Jaquan Wild, nah. Gunther, grind a lot with him. Bret the Hitman Hart. Let's use this Braun Breaker from the Select Series. The Braun Breaker Evo card for this one, since we worked so hard to get them. Added side plates. All right, and continue with our adding side plates as we try to burn through those for what it's worth. Oops. Heavy-handed. That was confusing me there for a second. I got mixed up a little bit. Grapple Master. Recording a knot. All right. And for Dom, edit side plates. He has 2 slots, and we're in the Ruby tier. So we'll do 1 Juggernaut on him, although that doesn't work with his particular template, but heavy-handed should. And now we're ready to rock and roll, and I shall drive with the higher tier cards. So we'll drive with the Diamond Braun Breaker.
This will undoubtedly be a brutal match under the Hell in a Cell tonight. We see
Oh, it's a triple. I didn't realize a triple threat sat with the Sapphire. So I'm the one that's kind of the card that's handicapped here per se. Of course, they always got to give one silly match in there. So this one's going to be a little bit interesting because you got to get the 60 MFP.
Some mental chess here from Mysterio. Oh, he paid for that high risk. And he retaliates.
And my problem is going to be as a Sapphire trying to hang in there with a Diamond. Uh-oh.
He is still very much in this.
And with the other guy always looking to attack me the instant I'm engaged with the other guy. So that's always going to be the problem with these type of matches.
This isn't even close to over. What kind of headspace do you need to be in to succeed in a triple threat match? A very focused one, Michael. There's no room for distractions. From the middle rope, taking Hurricane.
And I can't really do anything until I get my MFP requirements met. So I can't win the match or finish the match until we get that knocked out.
One right hand, another, and another. And breaks up. What a forearm. DDT. Looks like he just got rocked there. Seeing some no-nonsense offense from Dominic.
All right. I think all his moves are from the ropes, right? Okay, signature is not okay.
Drop kick.
But his finishes are all from the ropes here.
Ciampa getting dismantled here. Ciampa needs to rely on his intensity here. The 619. Getting back into the ring now. Clothesline. Saban lining it up from the top turnbuckle. Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider. Ooh, merciless looking blood. From way up. He's quick to get out of the way there. Shoulders down, this might do it. He got his shoulder up in time. Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
I don't have the MFP requirement met, so I couldn't even finish it if I wanted
From the
to.
middle rope, taking Hurricane Run. What a shot. Spine buster.
And watch for a saving attack.
Penalty kick on the money. Boom! Thunderous sit-out spine buster.
Now what do I need? Got the javelin or finisher.
And now he gets back into the ring. Look at the height. Oh, man.
Damn it! Bruh.
Not a good spot to be in. Tommaso Ciampa in quite a bind. Mysterio covers. This has to do it. And still in this. I cannot
Of course he
believe
kicks
what
out.
I'm seeing right now.
What else would he do? See if we can get a roll up. Damn it!
Oh, Saban with a butter
Ah.
Can that finish Dominic? Oh, my God. You gotta be kidding me.
I don't know what he was trying to do there.
I can't
He was
tell
about to
if
run
it's
out and let me
eyes
get
of the
pinned.
fact that he
Like,
hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
come on, recovery.
Ciampa one step ahead. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
You
Oh,
there,
kick
thing?
right to the gut. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. Nice suplex. From the middle. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here. Yeah, this is where things... He's going for the pin.
There we go. All right, got it. Not too bad. Could have been much more of a pain in the butt, but we got it.
What performance. Huge win here in this triple threat match.
We knew these three would put on a show, but I do not think anyone predicted just how intense this
Winner,
match would
Dirty
be.
Dominic Mysterio. We got 141 MFP for match action. And we are done. And we got the whopping 5,000 MFP for the, third time this year. They haven't updated, went higher than 5,000 since they gave us 5,000 in week 45. And this is now the third, I think it's the third time they awarded us 5,000 now. And they could have easily added, been doing 7, 8, really at this point, 10, 10,000 or more where we're at in the game. I mean, we're done. Why are they still guarding MFP? Like, at this point. But I digress, but these are more the pain points. Like at this point, why are we still micromanaging MFP? We're 2K25 is pretty much a wrap, and with all this unfinished content, like but I digress. Hopefully they will do better with 2K26. I mean, I already put my bid in, like I said, but I'm still doing so with a lot of trepidation. But like I've also said, I'm a big wrestling fan. I'm a fan of the WWE games. I've had mixed feelings about 2K and how they've handled this license so far. It's a mixed bag of tricks. But I guess it also depends on what modes of the game you play. If for you guys that do showcase and the island and some of the other stuff, your experience might be different. But all I play in this game is my faction mode, 100,000%. So my deal is a little bit different, and this is pretty much the only game mode I play. So results may vary depending on your situation. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in and checking me out. That's all I got today. There's no other content, so there's nothing, no more for me to do in the game. Off camera, if so motivated, I might jump in and do some faction wars, but probably not. There's no reason for me to earn cards in that mode. There's no reason to collect cards in this game at all right now, other than live events. There's no collector's level. There's no world tour. There's nothing. They've 2K is checked out, and I'm moving on to 2K26, and they're giving us a sign that perhaps we should too. And that's where it's at, boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and checking me out. You've been tuned in to another episode of Bo's AA31 Gaming live on Twitch. Today we've been playing WWE 2K25 My Faction Mode. I'm Bo's AA31 Gaming on most of your major social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, so on and so forth. Wherever it is you're running across my content, please don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you love. Let me know what you don't. But either way, let me know. That's the only way I could provide you with the content that you would like to see. And your feedback is appreciated. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you love. Let me know what you don't. But either way, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Episodes of my Twitch live stream series are uploaded to my YouTube channel, typically in their entirety. Wherever it is you're running across my content, again, please don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe. And like I said, we're gearing up for the WWE 2K26 release. I did pre-order WWE 2K26, so I will be playing. I will be part of the group that has the early access to WWE 2K26. And once that early access goes live, I will be live streaming. I will not be doing. At this point, I don't think I'll be doing any 24-hour live streams or anything like that. I get in and do episodes as time permits. I leave all that stuff to the full-time YouTubers. But that's where I'm at. And again, thank you for tuning in and checking me out. Bose831 Gaming, live on Twitch, WWE 2K25, My Faction Mode, weekly tires, and the non-existent live events. So we'll probably hop back on either Friday or Saturday if 2K does release a pack this week. At this point, who knows? But if a pack does drop, we'll be back. If a pack does not, then we will not. Then I'll see you guys again at the next weekly tower, which will be we will be on week, what is it? We're week 50. I don't look here. We're week 53, so it'll be week 54 weekly tower if a pack does not drop this weekend. If a pack does drop and we do get some more live events this weekend, then we'll be on either Friday and or Saturday. But like I say, stay tuned to my YouTube, stay tuned to my Twitter or X for additional updates. Jose Throwdown Gaming live on Twitch, WWE2K25 My Faction Mode, and we are out of here. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good day, everyone.